Emerging young leaders in Nigeria are insisting that for political systems to be representative, all parts of the society must be included. And this was the focus of the roundtable discussion with former young government officials who shared governance experience and expectations of young people from the government. Correspondent Habidalawa reports.
When young people are disenfranchised or disengaged from political processes, a significant portion of the population has little or no voice of influence in decisions that affect group members' lives. To make a difference in the long run, it is essential that young people are engaged in formal political processes and have a say in formulating today's and tomorrow's politics.
Come and talk as if
These group of young Nigerians who have been on the political terrain believe for young people to be adequately represented in political
I said,
institutions,
oh, okay.
processes and
What day
decision
is
making, and in particular in elections, they must know their rights and be given the necessary knowledge and capacity to participate in a meaningful way at all levels.
And it's provided a platform for these young people to run, which maybe they wouldn't have been able to do before the act was put into place. So we need to recognize that and realize that things don't change overnight.
A lot of people keep asking, are young people ready? This is an example. These people in this hall who I am celebrating today is an example that young people are not only ready, but they are contributing their quota to nation building and Nigeria's young democracy.
A spotlight on countries in transition shows that young people's active contributions can bring democratic values to life.
For me, not only was I a young person entering the political space, I was a young diasporan who had just moved to Nigeria, having spent the entirety of my life abroad. So for me, moving back home meant I had to build a new network of friends, of colleagues, of allies. And I think coming in very humble, quietly learning, respecting the civil service and the public service space, and understanding that they're smart. There are a lot of people within the system who want to be change agents, who are change agents, and who can teach you how to be better.
If the APC was a kitchen, it was a food, then Ismail is part of the people that cooked it. Longevity matters, consistency matters. I have never wavered. I have never jumped from one place to another. I'm not driven by the desire to just look for positions, but to contribute as a politician. And I don't want people saying that it's not a career or that you need to have a second address. Politics is a career.
Electoral stakeholders have a role to play in promoting young people's participation in formal decision-making processes. Many developing African countries are beginning to see youth inclusion in governance as a tool for tackling underdevelopment. Habida Lawal, TVC News.